Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. In this installment of our Quick Take Free Agent series, we're going to look at J.J. Watt, who's recently been released from the Houston Texans, what he could provide to the Raiders defense, and whether we should or could sign him. Let's take a look at J.J. Watt. He's 31 years old. He'll be 32 next month in March. He's ranked 7th by Pro Football Focus for all edge defenders currently. And one of the things I wanted to talk about here is Mike Mayock in his interview at the Senior Bowl discussing the issues with the defense last year and saying that we did not have a dynamic playmaker on defense, which I would agree with him. And J.J. Watt would definitely fit that bill. I mean, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, the only guy to record 20 or more sacks in at least 2 different seasons, a disruptor. This guy would be the foundation piece for us, even at that age, if we were to sign him. And not only that, on the field, but also off the field, especially with a lot of the youth we have on defense, I think that could be a big help. And character-wise, I mean, this is a good guy. I mean, he gave up a portion of his salary, and I think he raised what, 20 or 30 million dollars for to help people after Hurricane Harvey decimated Houston. I mean, a real good guy. On the field, off the field, he's versatile. He came from a 4-3, obviously, where he was the end, but he can also go inside and play the 3. He's so quick for his size. He's almost 300 pounds, but he can go through guards like nothing. Just go right around him. It's ridiculous. We could play him inside or outside. Some of the problems, obviously, we have to discuss are the injury concerns, right? And it's basically the serious ones have kind of started at the end of the 2015 season. He did play through that season with a broken hand. Ended up hurting his groin at the end of the season, had to have surgery on that. And then 2016, he had to have surgery. He only played 3 games for a herniated disc in his back. And then 2017, he only played 5 games. He broke his leg against the Chiefs. 2018, he did come back. He had 16 sacks, played a full season. And then 2019, he played about half the season. He had a torn pectoral muscle. He was out for the year there. Came back last year. I'd say only had 5 sacks, but for J.J. Watt, that would be a down year, obviously. So there are some concerns between the injury and his age. He's going to be 32. I'm going to expect he's going to want a 4-year deal. That would take him to, 35, 36 from a team. I'm thinking he's going to want about 12 to 15 million a year. He's been making with total salary base and incentives around 14 a year the last few seasons. Unfortunately, I think the likelihood of him signing with the Raiders is low. I think with J.J. Watt, I think the Raiders would want to sign him, but I'm not sure that J.J. Watt would want to come to the Raiders. I think, he's been in the league for 10 seasons now. I think he's going to want to go to a contender and try to get a ring. He's on the backside of his career. Maybe he would want to go to the Steelers and play with his brothers. There's talks of Tennessee, but I could really see him going to the Packers for a number of reasons. One, he's from Wisconsin. He played, high school ball, college, and University of Wisconsin. And Green Bay, I mean, they have Aaron Rodgers. They were in the NFC Championship game last year. Again, I don't see him coming here. I think he would be a great piece if he could stay healthy. If we wanted to roll the dice on him, I wouldn't necessarily mind that. But again, I think he's going to want to go to a team that's more of a contender at this point in his career. I think for the Raiders, Watt would, if he were to sign, he would be more of a defensive tackle on the inside, and they'd probably keep Cleve Farrell on the end. And that way they can get that interior rush that they wanted. Now, my previous video as far as off seasons on who I would want, I selected Dalvin Tomlinson here. And I think overall I'd probably rather want Tomlinson than Watt, to be honest. I think he'd be cheaper to sign. He's 5 years younger. He's got 6 less seasons as far as tread wear on him than Watt. And obviously, I think Watt's a better player, but I think we could get this guy and get a good interior rush presence anyway. I think we should focus on him. and use some of that cost savings at other positions on a defense that's frankly not very good right now. So what do you think? Should we pursue J.J. Watt? Would he even want to come to the Raiders? Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and supporting this channel, and as always, go Raiders.